It's very nice to see you again, Soy Phone.
Wait, you two know each other? If that's the case, why didn't you tell me?
No clue. I've never seen him before.
I had a sneaking suspicion that you might say that. You know, your opinion about us is quite clear. We know you don't think very highly of us. I was observing your earlier battle. As a matter of fact, that's the reason why I came here. He released his aging energy against your Bankai. The effect that it had was to project it far in front of him, and it also directed its blast away from him. I will make sure that I seal him in. In that instant, fire off your Bankai at a close enough distance that his power won't be able to protect him from it.
So you too, huh? All you people knew about my Bankai? That little pig.
I realize that you don't really want to aid anyone who's associated with Mr. Urahara. Very well. I'm listening. So go ahead and give me your terms.
I don't care one whit who you might be, or what exactly you're able to do. When it comes to my power, you're all equally helpless to stand against it. Well, you too can perish and become a skeleton.
All right.
Dragon Tail Castlegate, Tiger Bite Castlegate, Turtle Armor Castlegate, Phoenix Wings Castlegate. Shiju Simon!
Comical! Comical! I rule over aging. Buying time against me is an action equivalent to spitting on a god.
What's going on, everybody?
That force
Boy,
field isn't actually intended to contain you.
Bleach. You should be coming around the ending to this whole game for the most part.
Swear again that you'll seal Kisuke Urahara in your force field for a month starting tomorrow.
Sometime soon. I don't know how long it's going to take me, but I can't remember how much percent I am. I had to get probably like 30, almost 50%. I'm going to try to see if I can get past this arc tonight. So that way, if there is another arc, the next stream will be the final one. And I'll probably go for a little bit longer on that one. So, yeah. Kind of been doing a lot of online matches.
Captain!
If you follow my Monkai the Savvy Gamer channel, then you will see that
limit
I've
for
been posting a little bit of that.
Is only once
I
every
might do
3
that
days.
a little bit more.
I've had to
as the
fire
coming days,
twice.
'cause,
Twice in
I don't
just
know. I
one
don't normally
day.
play online matches.
You'll pay
well,
for that.
online fighting matches. Actually.
Yes,
To be honest
of
with y'all,
course.
I actually hate online fighting games.
Unforgivable.
Not for any particular reason, just for the simple fact that,
Unforgivable.
people sometimes
Badly injured. I've
Yeah, a
been
little
gravely
cheesy.
mistreated.
and at the same time, at least for me,
Aren't going to
like,
get
it's
away
kind of
with
competitive,
this.
and I'm not really that much of a
Repent for the
competitive person
insolence
when it
that you've
comes to
shown by
online fighting.
disobeying the
I'm more
Great
of
One
a
and
shooter
turn
game,
to dust.
maybe
Can't be.
definitely
Is he
PUBG,
immortal?
'cause I see that. Apex, Battlefield,
It's futile.
no Call of Duty is the
You
big one that
must
everybody
know
like,
your
but I don't
place.
really care for Call of Duty.
Respect me.
Not,
I am the great emperor,
Call of Duty
Paragon
fanatic
Ruizenbach.
like most people
I
are.
am the god of
Tell me
Waco
about Battlefield,
Mundo.
yeah, I'll probably get hyped for that. Call of Duty, yeah, I'll pass. Sure.
Soul
I'm
Reaper,
gonna lose
and
last name.
humans and hollows
But
and
yeah, if
Runtime.
anything,
Their
I'll probably
differences
start doing
and
that a little bit.
quarrels, will
I don't
and
know if I'll
freedom,
start streaming
birds and
online
beasts,
matches after this
plants,
video,
the
but
moon and
I will
stars and the
definitely
sun,
be uploading
all of them are
some online
insignificantly
matches on my
small.
YouTube channel. which is
The power
Monkai,
I
the
wield
Savvy
is
Gamer.
the one
Follow
absolute in this world.
if you're interested.
Everything else is meaningless.
But
The
aside
rest
from
of
all
existence shrinks to
gonna
complete
get to this
insignificance
story mode.
in the face of it.
See how this
To be subordinate to my supreme power is simply how the world is supposed to be
most part like
arranged.
that is
It's
pretty
the only
faithful to
proper and
the
legitimate
too.
order
I
of
said there's a
all
lot, but
existence.
you know, I can see that
There can
at
be
least with
no
the ending game
equality,
of this,
not when it's
that they're
between
stepping up a
opposing
lot of
powers.
the
Look,
scenes
gaze
a little
into
bit,
these eyes
not
of
too
mine,
much, but
and
just
see
enough to
the
where it's
truth.
starting to look
To me,
a whole lot
your
different from
lives
how
are
it all started.
insignificant. They are exactly the same as those of
and
ants.
it's that. Maybe it was a time issue, so that's probably why they couldn't do
What's
as
this?
much. Which still
What's
ain't
happened
much
to
in
your
the
arm?
grand scheme of things. But when you got games
What
which
are
are,
you trying to
you gotta
do?
stop comparing it to, because
I
you know, a whole
bestowed it
different
upon you.
company that made it and everything. It's just that
What is
my
this?
whole idea of anime games, I
what
think
you
about
told us.
Asura's Wrath.
I
Definitely.
mean, the part
That's like
about wielding absolute
top tier.
power in this world.
That's not even an anime. It's just a like random IP that I guess the developer made at Capcom or whatever.
You
I don't
went
know if
so
there's
far
intentions
as to
behind that.
sever
They
your
just
own
correct me
arm.
if I'm
You
wrong.
use your force field
But
to cut it
the
off
way
and then
Asura's Wrath
send
story
it
mode
inside
is,
me.
that is
If it's
I
true,
feel like
if yours is
every
the one
anime game
absolute power,
should be
then
that
that
be
means
to that
not even
standard
you
of
would be able to
Asura's Wrath
withstand
or
it.
Naruto Storm. Because you see Demon Slayer, they doing it, especially the new Demon Slayer.
You will
Like, I like how their story mode is. They don't have to play like those games. But if the story
In
mode
the
is
Soul
anything like that,
Society,
then
there are
that's
no
perfect.
gods.
I could just
that
play
is,
the whole story
except for the Soul
off of that, just based
Reapers.
off of that. And I have
You
done
see,
that with
that's
Naruto.
the
and
reason
I don't
why
play
we
Demon Slayer,
aren't really
but I have
able
done
to
that with
fathom
Naruto.
the meaning of your words. Please
Hold on,
forgive our
y'all.
impiety,
Give me a
God
second.
of Waco Mundo. I thought that it was all rather strange. Anyone that his power touched began to age, decayed, and turn to dust. So, in light of that, just how did he, a skeleton, avoid turning into dust himself? In short, I developed a hypothesis. I came up with the theory that he must have a different power, covering the
Sorry about
surface
that,
of his
y'all.
body, that repelled his
But
own
yeah,
power and prevented it
if,
from acting upon himself.
If these games, like, pretty much like
And
how
then I
like
thought,
Ninja
if
Storm
that
is,
was the
or
case, what would
even in
happen
Dragon
if
Ball
I were to
Kakarot,
somehow
that story
insert
mode was pretty
something
good.
that
I like
contained
that.
his own
As a matter of
power
fact, Dragon Ball Kakarot,
inside
when
his
it came
body?
to the story mode, the whole free running part, well, not free running, but the whole wide open area.
It seems,
like
in the
open
end,
world
my
part of
hunch
it,
was correct.
I think that was
P.2 was just another one of the universe's many small creatures, fearing
little
death
possible
and
side
striving
quests or
to
little
stave
things
off
that
old age
the creator
to
probably wanted to
prevent its
implement in the
arrival.
story, or probably just couldn't, or maybe you just want to put like little small tidbits here to carry the story and a little bit more extra details. And I feel like that would even serve, you know, Bleach or any anime game right. Because like, even with the first Storm, they was able to like do that to a degree. So I mean, to me, I would think that, you know, that would be the way to go. But you know how sometimes they have their own ideas, and they gotta, especially if it's like a new IP or a new anime rather, anime game that they're doing, they wanna try something different. So I get it. And this is the first one, so I mean, you can't be mad at that. I appreciate it for what they did, to put it that way, and look forward to what they will do in the future. But enough of that. Kind of went on a whole tangent there. Sorry about that. Let's get back to the story. Aizen is left unfazed by Bardon's death. Stark is left demotivated by his lack of compassion. Bleeding that forces him back into battle. Stark's ability allows him to turn parts of his own soul into wolves, using them to attack. However, Shun Sui was hiding in the shadows, and he takes Stark by surprise. He uses Katen Koikatsu, a power that turns children's game into reality, to attack the Espada with Kageyomi. I think we're probably gonna do a Fearful Heart. Kaname used to be good friends with Sasaji. However, one day he told him that he would told him that the time would eventually come for the two of them to fight. As they are finally ready to make that prediction come true, Shuhei arrived. He says that he wants to partake in this fight, despite still bearing the wounds that Ion gave him. He used to respect Kaname as his superior, and he thought that they share a deep connection. Shajin and Shuhei started the battle to make Kaname come back to his senses. This would have been a perfect time to implement like a team-based mode or something, like how Naruto do it, where you hop in, hop out. They should have had that on here.
It's the opposite.
Make a team or solos like how Naruto do it. Give you the option.
I knew this would
But,
happen.
you know, beggars can't be choosers.
I knew that one day we would eventually cross swords.
But I'm just saying, though, team-based.
And I was certain that when we did,
Bleach
it
game
would be a
probably
fight to the
hard to.
death. Ready?
I like, and then not that I like, but it's also interesting that a lot of the new fighting games coming out are implementing that whole team-based thing.
I beg you.
Part of me kind of wish that they would have an option at least for one-on-one battles, but you know, you got games as popular as Dragon Ball Z Fighters, Marvel vs. Capcom, and other games where you utilize team-based stuff. It's hard to kind of like to go a different route, so I dig it. I'm not mad at it either way.
It's been a while.
There we go.
Tosin.
Kind of be working a little bit my Shuhei magic too a little bit. Not much. I ain't 8-1 with him, but
Are your wounds
he is
healed?
another guy that
Why bother asking?
I have played before.
It's obvious.
I
He's
got
still
a
struggling
little bit
with
more actually
injuries.
because I was lapping up in that one way. Much so that I kind of forgot some of his moves. So anyway, from they also updated this game a little bit too, alongside giving us our first DLC character. Each go with the Thousand Year Blood logo. We got that now. That's pretty dope.
For all your teachings. With everything I've been fortunate enough to learn from you, I will open
I don't know
your
what
eyes
everybody's
and pull you back to the Soul Society.
Patches are
Open my
specifically,
eyes.
but
Open
it's
my
something different,
eyes.
and I'm pretty sure
You haven't changed.
I'll be able to find out.
Shuhei, I thought I
That
told
I
you
can do stuff
that
like
those
that.
who
That's
don't love
somebody else.
fear have no right whatsoever to fight. You haven't changed at all. Not a bit. Even in those words of yours, there wasn't a hint of fear.
Along with me lapping up, I also picked up some new stuff.
I'm not done yet.
Man, get a chance to do it.
You are evil.
It's not
So,
Keep your eyes on me.
I was trying to do something, but I wasn't able to. Shuhei's animation kind of threw me off a little bit.
Good fun.
I won't lose here.
I'm not finished yet. I won't let you so.
Just for the sole purpose of not trying to get my ass popped up before, so. Hey!
Trying to keep up.
Oh, wow, nice. I ain't getting that.
Step short.
Cry, Suzushi. Forgive me. These pointless battles are at an end.
That's a fake comment. Like, you know, it's a shame that they didn't give us another comment as well. I mean, I know it's the Thousand Year Blood was. You got another comment where you go hollow mode with full resurrection.
So slow. I must stop. Your guard's down. Is that so? Justice. Is that so?
Damn. Finally, we got to like every time I'm kind of like feel for his face down.
Won't let you. There. I'm not. I won't let you.
Damn. eating my shit, but I ain't have to just use it.
Keep your eyes on Canton Door. Don't miss it.
Yeah, I see the boy.
Auto number 33. Soka tweet. Take away this.
Oh, Lord, I forgot. I thought they put the blood to show up in the game. Shit, yeah, lock in.
I must eliminate you. Cry. Forgive me. These pointless battles are at an end.
You could lab up with Cycle a little bit more too. I was playing him a lot, but I stopped. I'm really like focused on Grimjaw and Kenpachi.
It's been a while, Captain Tosin. I've come here to thank you. You've grown wise. Or are you being sarcastic?
Are your wounds healed? Why bother asking? It's obvious. He's still struggling with injuries.
There's more for justice. I'm still too soft. I'm grateful. Thank you for all your teachings. With everything I'm fortunate enough to learn from you,
I'm glad I ain't got no real moves.
open your eyes and pull you back to the Soul Society. Open my eyes. You open my eyes. You haven't changed. Shui, I thought I told you that those who don't know fear have no right whatsoever to fight. You haven't changed at all. Not a bit. Even in those words of yours, there wasn't a hint of fear lurking in them. You do not know fear.
Wow, this bastard. This fucking bastard.
Cry, Suzumushi.
How in the world?
Forgive me.
No, that's
These pointless battles are at an end.
Did it to himself. Stop playing with this man.
Is that so? The fate of your wart. Take this. It's obviously made to reap souls.
Get him out of here.
Guard him.
This man.
I'm coming.
You only get one win and that's it. Gotta keep this momentum going.
You must make peace.
Okay.
Keep your eyes on me. Take this. Here I come. I must stop.
Yep, that's up.
Is that so?
Yep, no, we ain't doing that.
Come on.
That's up.
I'm not done yet. Is that so? Yes. Nothing to be done. Take this. I can't believe it. Don't miss it. Still want more? Keep your eyes on me.
Okay, good.
Justice.
There you go, fuck it. Yep. Out of here. You ain't playing with this man. Packing him up real quick, like, man. You mean business out here. Trying to get this whole arc over with.
Was it supposed to be like this?
I'm gonna allow one death per fight. If I mess around and get murked more than once, I gotta drop down and do some push-ups.
I'm surprised Lord Eisen is on the front line himself. If Lord Eisen is standing up, then we must face off against each other with our true powers.
You mean Bankai? There's nothing I'd like more. I too am...
Bankai? Don't make me laugh.
I mean, the most we can get in this
Lord
moment is
Eisen
a
has
character
blessed
model.
me. He's given me a power that's far greater than any mere Bankai could hope to be.
You get like a hollow fire Tosin and then be able to fight against him.
you'd...
I wish they could have showed that though. See, a lot of this stuff like that, I wish they would have showed. We can't play as them, and from this, probably can't fight them. At least show the character model. You see, like, we don't even get that. You know that? No, that ain't asking for too much. Like, 77. Ah, boy. He is what it is. We got 40%. In Depraved Justice, Kaname unleashes his holification while fighting Sajin and Shuhei. The power he obtained is greater than that of any soldier. Sajin reprimands Kaname for betraying his friends for power instead of refining his own strength for training. However, Kaname's strength inflicts more and more damage to the captain. In the end, with Shuhei, he managed to stop Kaname's sword. Let's go ahead and finish this because I can't remember lore-wise, but I think both Kaname and Sajin and Shuhei fight take place the same time as Baragon and Soifon and Toshiro and all of them. Nice, we get a reveal. Yes,
it is.
But no, I think all these fights take place in the same time, so they just show them differently because they're trying to show all of them. Oh! Even though it was so low now, it was pretty decent. Where's the blood too? I wish they would have had a little bit of blood on there. That's all these anime games, man. They don't even shy away from the blood a lot.
He possesses the ability to holify too.
Even Spark and Zero
so why is it that
like, they show some, but
when all that I've done is acquire
I guess they can't go out of control with it like the anime does.
Ichigo Kurosaki had no choice in the matter at all. But you did. You chose of your own free will to stray from the path you've been on, despite having remarkable skills as a Soul Reaper. What you did was depraved.
Tosin was already pretty good with his Bunkai, I
In what
think.
way is a Soul Reaper
I guess after he got that washing by my boy Kenpachi.
That's a simplistic
like,
judgment
you know what?
from one who sees
Do
all
all
hollows
this.
as bad
I
and
need
all
these
Soul
Raiders.
Reapers as good.
Come on, Isaac, let me get that old...
I say depraved is your betrayal of your comrades and friends. All just in order to gain excessive power. That's what's depraved.
Sajin.
Anime means means justify the cause or cause justify the means. However that saying go. Oh, okay, we're getting a fight. And we got yet another sealed event. I wonder if I beat the game, will they become unsealed or do I gotta figure it out? It really sucks. I can't even go one-to-one with the story beats because of the sealed stuff, you know? I've been wanting to recreate moments of my own.
Open your eyes, Captain Tosin! You are...
Okay, so it seems like his,
you understand nothing at all. My eyes are open. They're open to the path of justice.
No, that counter he does is perfect after
the path
every,
that I walk down is
after every
justice.
strike.
If you would hinder that path,
he don't leave the opening for him to be countered. So it's kind of
you're not really him. You aren't Captain Tosin. Not anymore. Auto number 31.
Oh, nice. I remember one time I slid under that.
Is that so? Take this. Guards down.
Yeah.
Is that so? It's not personal. Is that so? Guards down.
I ain't want to stop blocking.
Keep your eyes on
bro.
I'm not doing it. Come on. This is nothing. Cry, Suzuki. Forgive me. These pointless battles are at an end.
It's holified. Probably doing more damage too.
Shuhei, you simply cannot defeat me.
Probably. But that seal thing was something.
Keep your eyes on him. Trying to keep up. I'm so soft. I can't believe it's obvious.
I would go for a soul break. I wouldn't do it, but
I'm coming.
now,
Good son. I lose here. I didn't attack with enough force. Seems I'm still too soft. No, I managed to dodge it by half a step. Once you've drawn your sword,
I gotta keep him that big.
always position yourself to be able to sidestep any attack. Captain Toast, you taught me that
Oh
yourself.
no, stop.
I understand. Is that so?
That's so.
What? So slow?
He ain't gonna worry.
Your eyes on me.
Get some of that back.
Nothing's done. There's more. Over here. Won't let you.
Nice. Got my own, cuz.
I'm still too soft.
Oh, thank goodness I did the heavy. Dude, counter not ass.
It's not personal.
But if I do get a soul break, I will be able to.
Is that so? Here. Can't endure. Don't miss it. Auto number 33.
Yep, nice. That's what I'm talking about. Ain't playing with him, y'all. Attacking him up real
I'm
quick.
coming. Good fun.
Get out of here.
Was it supposed to be like this?
What's wrong with you? You know, I like the difficulty of the CPU on here. It's not too hard, not too easy. It's just the right amount of hard.
What's wrong, Shuhei?
They had like a
Why
very
have you called
hard
me out here?
where they implement
Just
certain
what do you
little
want to talk to me about?
gimmicks or whatever,
Captain Tosin,
or they implement certain
please dismiss me as a seat officer.
certain little I guess
That's what you wanted to ask me?
what you
If this
call
is
it,
about your mistake in
certain
yesterday's drill, don't
fighting
worry.
styles, I guess.
It happens to
Or play
everyone
a
in the
little bit more of
beginning.
their fighting strengths
No,
and
not a mistake.
taking advantage of certain stuff that
Nor
we
was
the
it
players take
carelessness
advantage.
that made me hesitate.
I think it'll be a little bit
I-
more challenging too
I
for
was
us,
scared.
like hardcore players. I consider
You see,
myself a hardcore player, honestly.
My right eye
Even
was
if I am
wounded when I went to the
Getting
world of
mopped
the
up
living
time after time
for a
after time
drill.
after time again.
And now,
I look at it like
ever since then,
when I'm streaming, of course.
whenever
good
I
content for
draw
y'all.
my sword
And it also
or
makes
face
me
an
better.
enemy,
Now, if
I
I'm not
always
streaming,
take a half step
yeah,
back
I'll still,
emotionally. Captain
it'll
Tosin.
still be a good challenge for me. But
I
I'll be more
confess
inclined to turn
that
shit
I'm
off
afraid
or
to
take
fight.
a break from it, because I could do it that way. I don't
Back
have
then,
to
on
have
that
the
day,
patience for
You
it.
told me that was why I should remain a seat officer. You told me that power is not the most important thing for a warrior. It's the fear of battle. It's because we know the fear of battle that we are able to grasp our swords and fight for those who also fear battle. Those who don't fear the very sword they hold are not worthy of holding one. If you're really afraid of fighting, if the thought of battle fills you with dread, you've already acquired something that's positively invaluable to a warrior. But now, I don't understand, Captain
You
Tosin.
changed, bro.
Those were your words.
You were so
Why
dope.
did you throw everything away for the sake of power?
For the sake of power, you threw
What is it?
everything away.
Tell me. What is it that you fear now?
What do you fear? Tell me. I fear nothing.
Captain
So,
Tosin.
yeah, fuck all that you're talking about.
I do fear something. I've had the same fear for 100 years. The fear of assimilating and dying as a soul reaper.
To be continued. Okay. I wonder how differently that would have played out if I was able to get these sealed stuff. Up to 78. See the moment. I mean, what y'all want me to do, man? I mean, I don't give a brother no clue. Don't tell me what it is I need to do. So, I mean, I'm only doing what I can do. You know what I'm saying? Peace, abomination, compassion. Sajin unleashes his Bankai. Hope control Tin Yin Mule. to defeat Kaname at once. However, as the two used to fight together in the 13 squads, Kaname showed those of Sajin's Bankai's weak point. As Sajin finds himself unable to fight back, Kaname explains that he joined the 13 squad to avenge the death of a woman dear to him. The two former friends can no longer see eye to eye, and Kaname unleashes his resurrection. Alright, so we're going all the way through with this fight, because in the anime they pretty much left all other fights to the side and just went straight through with this one. So. And then at that, it'll make sense for cohesiveness, and it'll make sense to keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The reason I started with Soy Phone is because that's what I remember leaving off with. Secret mission, reduce weight sheet to 0, the spiritual pressure move, Imperial Authority. I haven't had much time with Sajin, so forgive me if I'm not sure what that is.
Kaname, tell me this. Why did you become the Soul Weeper?
Revenge.
Hey.
Didn't you ever wonder about the reasons behind it?
Damn it.
Did you never ask why someone would join such an organization? One that had murdered his dearest friend.
For so long, I thought it was about justice. All this time, I always labored under the impression that what you wanted most was to honor your friend's passion for justice.
That's exactly right. It was about justice.
So why?
Then tell me what justice is! To forgive the one who murdered a beloved friend? That would certainly be virtuous. But are they the same? Is virtue justice? No! To continue living in peace without seeking to avenge the dead is vice!
I've always been aware of the fact that you hated the world. Those words you told me, they belong to your friend.
Oh no.
For all that time, you continued to hide your true intentions. Please not fall.
I'll take away space. Keep balance. Justice.
Take this.
I'm talking.
Sorry.
Can't endure. Target smug.
Too easy.
I'm still too soft.
You're wild like me.
Beyond redemption.
And can
You do not know.
Oh, damn it.
Terrifying, isn't it?
futile.
Oh no.
Is that so?
Take this.
Don't get smug.
I shall cut you down.
Okay, nice. That's what it is. I thought it was a counter or something. Now I can just go all out without looking like, yeah, back to something. Cause them counter ones, man, that ain't gonna lie, they me kick my ass.
I'll take away.
I still fuck around. Oh, what?
Step short.
You doing that way? Just taking time. Man,
Forgive me.
this gotta be getting my ass battles online, cause it's like so much of a rock, paper, scissors.
It's not done yet.
Yeah, man.
This is not
But you
over.
kind of don't want to leave yourself too open. And then you feel like if you do, you might be assed out.
Justice.
One of those things where you just gotta wait a risk.
Still too soft.
I'll strike you.
Don't get smug. We must maintain peace. Not you.
You're
That ain't good.
Take this.
Beyond redemption.
Damn it. Come on.
I have you. Again. Over here. Take this. I'll slice through you.
I'm not done yet. No trace of you.
Let me stop playing with this man and get him out of here.
I'll strike you. I will.
I'm still too soft.
You're wide open. Where are you looking?
Futile.
Yes, sir. I was gonna have to fight this man probably 2-3 times. I think not bad though. I will say that playing as him is different. It takes some getting used to, but he's not that bad. Probably have to practice with him a little bit more.
All right.
Yeah, shit, I might play him in
Well, it appears
online, probably just to
drastically misunderstood your motives.
I do that
If
sometimes.
that's the way
Sometimes
you
I'll
really
go
feel,
outside my main
I
and
suppose
just
that you and I were
with other
destined
characters just
to collide.
mix it up with a tad bit.
So you kill me because we don't see eye to eye?
I don't see
Is that justice too,
how
then?
some folks can just keep
Don't
playing
make
with.
me
You
laugh.
know what? I can't see. Let me not.
That's
say that
completely
loud.
right.
But
It is
unlike
justice
them, I
that
like
we're
to mix
talking
it up.
about.
Outside
If
of
our
my mains, I'll
convictions
play
are
with some other characters
irreconcilable,
just to
trying to persuade you
get
is
a feel
pointless. I have to
how I
slay you
might
for the
feel
Soul
playing
Society.
with certain characters.
It will bring me no joy, but still, I'm glad I learned your true feelings first. Despite all of this, my heart has already forgiven you.
Already forgiven me? Is that what you said? Oh, please. Don't talk as if you're some kind of a god, Sajin. Tell me, when did I ever ask to be forgiven?
Hey man, say
If
no.
you want to
fuck
kill
that.
me, then kill me if you can! See if you can still say that after you've
Now, I
seen
know
my
for sure I'm gonna fight him
resurrection!
in his resurrection because I remember that I seen a clip of it.
Yakushiki! Kiaro
Still, to this day, man,
I can see.
I say that this is like
I
the
can see,
ugliest outcome
Sajin!
that came for Tosin. And yeah, I may get it thematically, but this, yeah.
I can see! I can see! I can see! I can see!
My man got shit looking like a bug
That's
for real.
blood! And that's the world! And there,
He said blood, what blood? I don't see no blood.
Sajin. It's worse than I thought. You're uglier than I imagined.
Kaname, you...
This man got his eyesight back and immediately went to roasting.
Alkai!
Oh yeah.
Kokuju
I played with Ricky Bankai, but I never played with Komamura's Bankai. I never played with Komamura, period, so this is a whole new experience for me.
Los nueve aspectos.
Wow. Well, so much for that. Thought I was gonna be able to play it. I guess not. I guess they figured it would have been too easy for me, so I might as well
If I'm able to wound that giant,
keep it to a
then you'll end up being
cutscene.
wounded as well. It's a rather inconvenient Bankai, eh, Sajin? Because of its tremendous destructive force, it probably never even entered your imagination that an enemy might survive your attack, or even strike back at you.
Not.
Kaname, at that time, I
So I gotta
noticed
fight
that
this
there was
man.
a
I just see
small
the damn
untruth in your words.
like a hollow.
Several times I noticed that you mentioned the world
I mean,
that she
technically
loved.
it is a hollow,
But I also
I'm
observed
fighting him like
that
I'm like it's
you
one of
never
those
called
first
it the world you loved.
first mission hollows.
I understood.
What?
I thought, he says that because it's clear that he hates the world. I understood more than enough. No, actually it was a bit different. I was glad. Anyone who'd lost a loved one was bound to feel the same way.
Resistance is unsightly.
Yeah, I finna say I gotta keep on attacking.
I was glad that you weren't a saint, that you weren't someone who claimed to love the world, even after what
I
you
forget with
lost.
these big characters,
And that's
when you
why,
fighting against them,
that's the reason
the
I
best thing you
decided
can
to
do is
become a
like
true
break their
friend
guard
to
and
you.
then you're able to do more damage.
It If you knew sadness, I would embrace it. If I
just
knew joy, then
man.
you would share it with me.
Man.
If you went astray, I would correct you. If you made a mistake, I would forgive you. When you had nowhere else to go, I would become the refuge you needed. All this so that this man who could no longer love the world might love it again.
This one should be able to celebrate.
Kaname!
Let's put an end to this, Sergeant.
Putting it into it, alright.
Hang on just a moment longer.
I'm sick and everybody. You think hear that outside, so we're gonna begin that. Cozies.
Justice isn't something that can be expressed with words.
Forgive me, Iba. Forgive me, Shuhei. Forgive me, Kaname. But I can't do it. I can't cut him.
Oh, you can't, huh? It's cool.
What?
Y'all do it.
You're not him. You're
This
not
part was so
Captain
dope in
Tosa.
anime.
Not anymore. The
Boy,
Tosa who was
Shuhei got
blind.
my utmost respect.
He would have dodged an attack like this one. Reap. Kateshini.
Listen. Perfect.
Something's not right. No, it wasn't supposed to be like this. I can't see. I can't see anything.
Yeah, man.
Anything.
You know? Messed up, bro. I probably should have also probably played at least a few or so phones. Oh my gosh, what in the hell?
Saji.
What is this, yo?
Don't talk. Your hollow powers are enabling you to continue to breathe. But your throat has been torn. You don't need to talk right now.
Gosh. Hold on, y'all, man. Something going on. I don't know what it is. This is crazy. Fuck, man.
So I suppose test one day to cross swords into truth.
Yeah, sorry, y'all, man. This happened with my PUBG stream like a few weeks ago. I'm like having a hard time understanding what's going on.
Just as it was with the loss of your friend.
I don't understand why they're doing this. Wow, this is crazy. Man, I would hate that just stop and then start it back up. So, I mean, it looked like the same kind of crap that happened last time, man. And what's so bad about it is that I don't, like it's showing. That's crazy because it's showing on Twitch. but it's not showing on the app that I'm on, and it's not showing on YouTube. I don't understand that at all. But now it is showing on YouTube, but it's not showing on the app. We just ride out like that then, because if it's showing on YouTube, then screw it. Let me just make sure. I don't know what's going on with Streaming Studios. That's what I'm using, by the way. I'm using Lightstream Studios. This is where I've been doing all my live streams. And up until recently, today, maybe 2 weeks ago, when I tried to start back up the PUBG stream, it started, like, my game source has kind of been like offline for whatever reason. And it's like I can't see the game on live stream, but if I go to my Twitch or I go to YouTube, it'll be showing there. So I might just have to just do it like that and come back to live stream every now and then. Because live stream, if I don't come back to it enough, it'll take me off of there as if I'm not active enough. It's like how YouTube be. If you're not doing that on YouTube, it'll ask if you're still there and all that. That live stream, I think it'll do that, but if you don't answer,
Number 2 died and he didn't even say a single word. How disappointing.
You don't know about certain stuff, man.
But getting revenge isn't really my style.
I gotta start working on getting something different so far as a different streaming.
You're leaving yourself open to attacks. Does a guy like you get rattled after losing allies?
What it is? Streamlabs or whatever, but this computer here, because I think it's to make it Linksys, it don't download, or it do download it, but I'm not able to pull up the Streamlabs.
Didn't I say it wasn't my style?
Streamlabs desktop.
Forget it. Lord Eisen has no intention of helping us out. These guys are tough. I don't care anymore. Somebody's gonna die if we keep fighting like this. So let's just go home and take a nap.
Come on, Stark! Are you totally crazy? You're the premier!
Like I said, the good thing is that YouTube and Twitch still working just fine.
Do something already!
I gotta figure out why it's not.
Lord Eisen did it, huh? Why do you suppose he gave you that number? He believes in you. Why else would he do it?
But
If you don't want to
that
see
was the
any
end
more of us die, then you
of
gotta
economy.
get out there and fight!
Now we're on to Stark.
I guess you're right.
I can never say that one right. Shinsu.
Let's go. Stark.
Lynette done took over, so now it's Lynette versus Shinsu. Secret mission executed. Counter. Okay. Haven't had much time with Shinsu. I played him before, but that was a minute, like when the game first came out. But oh, what is this?
Play some kids games with me.
Oh,
Win and you live.
pretty much activate
Lose and you
kids.
die. It's selfish that way. So let's play to the death, shall we? Hey, let's do that again. How many times is this? Gotcha. It's my turn.
What the? You?
I wasn't hiding anything at all. My Katen Kyokotsu just wasn't up to it.
Okay.
That's why I get tired of playing with this child. My Katen Kyokotsu can take a child's game and actually turn it into reality. It makes all the rules. Anyone who steps inside Katen Kyokotsu's realm of spiritual pressure is
Damn, I didn't mean to do that one. I meant to do something
already has been
different.
established in
Fucked up.
it, including me. That was close.
Dodge this. There. Very nice. Useless to run away.
Oh, Oh, this one here, I gotta hit him so I can get down. It off me. Yeah. Damn, stop.
That was close. Out of the way. What kind of game is this?
Yeah, you're not doing that.
Go easy on him next time, too.
Just getting started. Care to try me, Scar?
Hey, let's do that again. Missed me again.
What kind of game is this?
I'll be with time for King of the Hill. Here I come.
Ha 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 ha!
No other choice? Well then, I guess we better get going.
Yes, we should.
But then, the very moment that you start a war, you're both evil.
You are my enemy. Dividing one's own soul, tearing it apart.
I gotta execute a counter. I can't forget that.
Treating the other as a partner, as a weapon.
Get out of here. This one here, I gotta keep him
Reapers and even
outside.
Alonkar's think of their friends in the same way. We all think and worry about the same things. I get it. I do. There's always a hill to die on. I'm sure you've got one too. Thing is, yours and mine are in conflict.
I won that.
The reason that I'm fighting is so that I can protect something. That's why I have no choice. I'll have to take your life.
Miss! Not a fan of schoolyard games? Care to play?
Hell is this?
All right then. Let's test your speed. No hard feelings. Whoever wins.
Thanks.
It's my Go easy on him next time, too.
I'll take it, man.
Motto number 78. Son, get it! Win and you live. Lose and you die. It's selfish like that. My sword is dear to me, but I admit it's hard to be at its beck and call.
Yep, that's it.
All right, it's on.
Good luck with that.
Miss. It's my turn.
Damn it.
Not bad. Real fight starts now. Missed me again.
You know what? I wonder if Secret Move is not getting hit or not
It's useless to run away. Dodge this.
Miss. Gotcha. It's my turn.
I almost couldn't.
Sheesh. A little overeager there.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Time for the final blow.
What do you do?
These wolf bullets are stark, but they're lily net too. You won't escape me.
Always a step ahead of me.
Well, since I don't lost the compound, I don't have to.
Come on.
Just about
Very nice. There's no going back now.
You dodge this.
Gotta get the it off
You're
me.
getting blasted. There. Enough.
Missed me again.
Care
to
I got it.
It's my turn. Do you hate me? Out of the way.
Nice. Backing him up.
I told you the
Nice.
rules. Motto number 78.
He did kind of get me with that little wrestle.
It seems I won't be able to repay you.
The thing I like about Shunsui is that his signature move, that little spin thing, you can either hold it or you don't have to hold it. And a lot of times that could work just as good as a counter. Nice little cut. See, you can show a little bit of the after effects.
Sorry, Lord Eisen. It seems I won't be able to repay you.
Eisen don't care about your start, man. Not like we do. We mess with your start. Eisen, just a means to an end. To be continued. Down goes the lone wolf. And then there were only one. Which we already know what happens there. Oh, both of us secret moment. I wonder what's their extra secret moment after that. I didn't look and see. Let's say counter. So I gotta go back and watch the show to see what the potential secret moment was. Aizen appeared on this Blade of Sacrifice. Aizen appeared on this field along with Ichimaru and Kaname after advancing upon the Sparta struggle against the 13 guard squads, and the Visor Alliance decides that Sparta is no longer useful and repels Hologram. You know, that's interesting because I forget that the damn Visors was even involved in some of these fights. And as much as I watched the show, you would think that I would have already known that, but because I haven't seen them here,
out of my way.
That's the reason
Step aside,
why
Gin. I'm only here in order to seek revenge on Aizen.
This is where that whole
Tell the truth. Do you really believe that any of us would simply get out of the way? And besides, I've always wanted to fight against you at least once, Captain Hirako.
You know, well, it'll remind you that they're there.
That's enough, Gin. Let's end this. What did you say?
Lord Aizen.
See, look. Even though it's slow motion and everything, it ain't a fade to black.
You served your purpose.
I like that a little bit
Looks
better
like you
than the
people were
damn
not
fade
worthy
to
of
black
fighting
slash.
me.
The fact, like,
Gin, Kaname, let's go. I never imagined after all the trouble I went through assembling you Espadas that all your powers would be so incredibly inferior to mine. Now then, let's begin. The 13 court guard squads plus all you phony Arankars.
I would say phony Arankars. Well, that's messed up. Backwards whirl. Aizen, without hesitation, sacrifices the Espada and joins the battle himself. The war between the 13 squads and the Visors against Aizen finally reaches its climax. Shinji, wary of Aizen's powers, warns the others not to attack carelessly, but Hiyori cannot ignore Aizen's provocation and lunges forward. Just to be easily defeated, Shinji leaves Hiyori in Hachi's hand and unleashes his Chika, Sakanade, ready to show off his Zanpakuto's power. Got a secret move, but from the looks of it, it might be one of those locked ones.
Now then, let's begin. The 13 court guard squads plus all you phony Arankars.
It sounds worse for him to call them phony instead of saying Makaron cars. I mean, it's the same thing, but phony just got that little bit more kick to it. It's like saying you fake ass Makaron cars.
Aizen!
Be careful when you approach him. Given Aizen's abilities, if you approach him too carelessly, then that will be the end of you.
Funny you said
Don't you
that.
think I know that?
Given Aizen's capabilities, and
You
yet.
fool. I'm talking to you. Now then, loosen up on the hilt, Hiyori. Touching. Such compassionate words, Captain Hirako.
That boy Aizen is a master manipulator, boy.
But approaching carelessly will be the end.
He's very
It sounds
intentional
so
with his
absurd.
words.
Whether you approach carelessly, or do so with caution, or even don't bother to approach at all, it won't make the slightest bit of
I would
difference.
say, Aizen, no matter what you do,
I'm
you
not
screw.
talking about the future. Your destruction is set. It's an inescapable and unpreventable fact of history.
No matter
He's
what
taunting
you
us.
do, you
Don't
are
let him get to you.
screwed.
What exactly is there to fear? You all died that night. It was something that happened 100 years ago now.
Well, Aizen just minutes with it. And we get to fade the white cutscene still. I heard this scene was way brutaler in the manga. Why she falling like that? They could at least have a drop the one down.
Well, all right then. that's one down.
But yeah, they say that scene was way worse in the manga. Like 2 halves worse.
Yuri! Yuri! Yuri!
This is why I don't know, man. I kind of wish that they would make things a one-to-one adaptation sometimes, but censorship stuff, man, just be.
I like that look. Those are the eyes of a man who's awake for the first time in 100 years, Shinji Hirako. Do you hate me? If you hate me, then attack me. You're special. I'll use my sword against you.
Hachi! Yes. I know you're missing an arm, but will you take care of Hiyori? Do whatever is necessary. Keep her alive until Ichigo returns.
You must really have a great deal of trust in that boy.
I would imagine. That's unfathomable for someone who doesn't even trust his own people.
When you get down to it, trust is the same thing as reliance. It's a product of cowardice, and frankly, it's unnecessary for us.
That's funny coming from a man with such a huge entourage. I'm well aware that you encourage your underlings to develop a strong sense of trust in you.
I don't. I've never asked my people to put their trust in me. I told them to come with me, but I never asked for their trust. I constantly tell them never to trust anybody, including me.
Up front with
but unfortunately, there are very few of them who have the strength to follow my counsel. It's universal. All beings trust their superiors. They simply won't be able to survive if they don't follow blindly. And those who are trusted seek to take the burden of trust they've been given and pass it on to those above them. Then those who are above them will in turn pass it on even higher up still. And that procession of trust is how all kings are created. And how all gods are born. Don't put your trust in me just yet, Shinji Hirako. It'll take some time, but I'll teach you who the god is you should put your faith in. And only then you can trust him.
You're finally drawing your sword. You certainly took your time. You said it yourself 100 years ago. I never opened up to you, never shared with you, never gave you information, or even tried getting to know you. That's the reason why, even today, you don't know what my Zanpakuto's ability is. If you think your Kyoka Suigetsu is the only Zanpakuto that has the ability to control a person's senses, you're sadly mistaken.
All you had to do is keep it there.
Collapse, Sakanade.
Just keep it at that and don't explain any further. Yep, this one was sealed too. Of course. But of course.
That's an interestingly shaped sword.
Nice, isn't it? You can't borrow it.
But I don't feel any change taking place now. Didn't you say it takes over and redirects the senses?
What are you talking about? The change is already in effect now. Yes, this is correct. I'm stubborn, you know?
Counter block off the
You have this coming. This is gonna be...
Yeah, it's stupid.
101 years.
I'm gonna do something different.
I've been waiting. It's been ages, and now it's payback time. I'd always been wary of you ever since the first time that we met. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's the reason you got us into this mess. But I'm going to protect them this time.
What?
I'll be sure to make things right. You don't have anyone. There's no one that you can truly trust. But I'm not like you. I don't fight alone. I'll show you that. I can't let this end here.
Futile. You have this coming. Hide it. Hide it. I'm gonna get you. Shut up already.
I like this so scared.
What are you looking at? Resist this.
Well, I can't even, what's the name? He's already down, that's why I can't get the first one.
Hold on. Hide it. You're so gross. I can catch you. And wonder. I'll let you escape. Idiots. Hide it. You have this coming. Pitiful. Like a rock. I'm stubborn, you know? This is a threat. I will stand at the top. This is the
Say.
Don't turn this around. You've got a real nasty Zanpakuto. Oh, what's this? Something smells good, doesn't it? Collapse, Sakanai. I welcome you to the Upside Down.
This is trivial, with strength such as mine.
I'm gonna get you. I need you to ask for you. Yakura. I'm not done yet.
So great, yeah.
Resist this. You have this coming.
What is that? What's the color?
Let you escape.
That ain't gonna do nothing but me wasting it, so.
Weak. It seems to me that there's a fundamental point on which we disagree. Our definitions of strength are vastly
Yes, this here's the end. Like this. I said enough. You have this coming.
so be it.
This is a threat.
Even after that, it's still reverse.
I'm stubborn, you know.
Futile. Byakura.
I'm not done yet.
So he does that every time. I just like set it free or something. That is possible.
This is it.
Crazy, man. Come on, bro. You can't just run away forever.
Wait! I got you. Don't push yourself. What? I'm gonna get you. This way. What? I'm gonna get you. This is the part. What are you looking at? I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, I styled out a little bit. Probably could have finished him with a what's the name move, but I was like, yeah, nah, let me do something different.
It seems that you didn't. Up, down, left, right, front and back, and even the direction of your sight and the orientation of your wounds become reversed. Up, down, left, right, front, back, the direction from which you're wounded. Do you really believe that you'll be able to fight while adjusting all those variables in your head? It's impossible. No one can do that. The stronger you are, it's likely that you fought more. And the more battle experience you have, the more you're likely to rely on your ingrained senses, sight, and reflex.
Down the reverse. Said nothing but glitch.
So that's it? It's just an optical illusion. It's nowhere near the level of my power, which takes control of all 5 senses. It's rather easy once you get used to it. It's child's play, Shinji Hidako.
Fade to black effect to be continued. That is nasty, nasty work. That lady? That lady? And then no secret. It's okay. It is okay. Okay. 56. 56. Gathered blades. Aizen Shikai. Kyoka Suigetsu has the power of complete hypnosis, which controls the senses of all seasons. Ritsu, as she heads toward Karakura Town with Ichigo, tells him not to look at Kyoka Suigetsu. This means he has to finish the fight in a single blow. Ichigo pulls all his strength into a single attack, but Aizen flexes. He regrets not using his qualification form from the start, but Aizen makes fun of him, saying that he is overestimating himself. Mr. Troll monster himself. Aizen always one for ish talking.
Don't look at his Shikai.
The
only way to avoid that is to end this with one strike. Cut him! Cut him!
This is the part where we actually supposed to
I'm behind him!
see Ichigo with his Shahaksho kind of messed up.
It's been a while, Ryoka boy.
He blocked it!
It is what it is. First the attire in the cutscene.
That was a nice attack, but your target was a poor one. The back of the neck is every creature's worst blind spot.
Good enough for a whole big
Did you think that I'd ever step into battle without placing defensive measures there?
I blew it. I can't believe I did that. I was so focused on not messing up my holification that I missed my opportunity. I should have just struck him while I was still holified.
Yeah, should have.
I bet that I can guess what you're thinking. You wasted your first strike. You should have struck me while you were holified. One strike might have finished me if you'd done so. Try again. Go on ahead. I'll show you your own hubris.
Aizen so confident, he said, go ahead and holify and try it again.
Why are you keeping your distance? Are you frightened?
Cuz
are you afraid to get too close and lose sight of any part of me? Distance really only matters when a fight is between two combatants of equal strength. Since we're talking about you and me, distance becomes irrelevant. Let me ask you something, Ryoka boy. What are you doing this for? Why are you fighting me? Is it because you hate me?
You're trying to destroy my town.
Well, you shouldn't. After all, the fact that you're here means at least one thing. Orihime Inoue is safe. Judging from the way that you look, I think it's safe to assume that none of your friends are dead. If that's all true, can you really hate me from the bottom of your heart? It's impossible. You're not filled with hatred right now. You're only swinging your sword with a sense of duty. I don't believe that you'll touch me like that. A fighting spirit that lacks hate is like an eagle without wings. You can't protect anything if you're feeling like that. All of your powerless friends will be little more than dead weight that's only holding you down.
Don't let him intimidate you, Ichigo Kurosaki.
Stand tall, my guy.
Sajin!
Stunts are his specialty. Lose yourself and you lose your life. Don't worry. I know the reason why the captains who went to Hueco Mundo decided to send you here first. I won't let you see Aizen Shikai.
We'll fight. We'll do all that we can to protect you.
You get rid of my ass, he ain't did shit the whole time. To be continued. One sword. One sword. Aizen's strength and confidence almost made Ichigo lose any will to fight. Then he sees the 13th Squad Soul Reaper and Advisor coming back to fight despite all the wounds they've already suffered. He tells them that fighting would be crazy. Shinji replies that trying to face Aizen alone would be even crazier. That point. The 13 squad's captains attack Aizen, whose confident smile doesn't waver one bit. That is a fair point. Fighting Aizen one-on-one is nuts. Squad.
Fight to protect me? What? What are you guys talking about? That's crazy! Look at you, you're all beat up!
What's so crazy about it? I mean, to be honest, allowing you to fight alone would be even crazier. I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people who wouldn't appreciate you doing this single-handedly. Listen, don't try to take all this on yourself. That's arrogance. Every one of us has a stake in this battle.
You hurled yourself at me without giving it much thought. That was terribly reckless of you, Captain Hitsugaya.
Somebody had to be the one to make the first move. Missing an opportunity to attack plays right into your hands. I have to commend you. After all, you didn't use Kyoka Suigetsu on your very first swing.
Allow me to commend you in turn for being wise enough not to try to attack all by yourself.
Are you implying that we're cowardly, Captain Aizen?
Why are you still calling him Captain?
I correct myself if it sounded that way. Captain Kyoku.
Toshiro! Shunsui!
You have my gratitude, Ichigo Kurosaki. I believe that if you hadn't attacked Aizen right at that very moment, I would have flown at him in my profound rage, and I would have ended up being killed. So thank you.
Thank goodness that didn't happen.
What's the deal? Why didn't you bring Orihime back? But I suppose that you at least did come back with Unohana, so I forgive you. Let's go.
Unohana.
You can save all the pleasantries for later on.
Put on your game face already. We'll only get one chance to attack him. We'll squander the opportunity like that. We're fighting to live.
You know what? Now remember, Maretrio was
and
there.
Also, we're all fighting to save ourselves.
I kind of remember vaguely seeing them all jump towards Aizen.
Sure, we protect all of them from Aizen.
Him not doing a damn thing.
So don't fall behind, Ichigo Kurosaki.
That's right. What am I so afraid of? It's the Visor and the captains. Believe. That's right. I can put my trust in them. Watch closely. See where this battle goes.
Aizen, earlier you said that a blade without hatred is like an eagle without wings. That a sword swung out of duty wouldn't be able to reach you. I'll tell you this since you don't seem to know. Swinging a sword for duty alone is exactly what a captain is supposed to do. To swing a sword out of hatred is nothing but barbaric violence. That isn't a battle. That's not what we'd call it. Aizen, the fact of the matter is, you simply aren't captain material.
Interesting. I confess I'm surprised to hear those words, especially coming from the captain who most likely hates me the most out of anyone.
I feel pretty good. Didn't have to fight anybody
that there's
more
no
than once.
hatred in that sword you're holding.
Nice.
Or else,
may make this whole
perhaps you're implying that all of your hatred just disappeared the moment that Momo showed up here fully healed.
Just to kind of challenge myself and make me get better. Also keep me shooting. Yeah.
It's just like you said before, Aizen. You see, in this sword of mine, there is hatred. I'll admit it. I didn't come here to fight. The reason that I came here is to cut you down where you stand.
That ain't what you said in the game, bruh. I mean, in the show, bruh. This is mostly cutscenes. That's funny. They literally cut him down. They ain't gonna show the tag team.
It's over.
I ain't gonna lie, this is funny.
So naive to rush at an enemy at the first opportunity. That is your greatest weakness, Captain Hitsugaya.
This is some funny stuff.
Oh no, everything's backwards.
Oh, okay. Showed him getting penetrated. Pause. So that's good then. It ain't just do an effect or cut the white or black.
We got him.
I looked at that on the replay.
They did it. They really did it. The captains pulled it off. Huh? You sure you should be standing up, Momo?
Momo?
This is insane. Like,
Well,
insane power.
It looks like we finally reached the turning point. Wouldn't you say that's the case, Ski?
The whole time over there just smiling. Not even moving. Don't even have to move. Sword not even drawn. Just chilling. Happy.
What? What the hell are you guys doing?
They go full-blown animation for this, though. They don't do this for the whole thing.
Feet!
This is crazy. This man Aizen get a whole special cutscene for this moment. Like, I mean, it was pretty crazy and dope, so...
Since when?
Sense, but still.
An interesting question. The power of Kyoka Suigetsu is complete
Like, compared to
hypnosis. It has the
these
ability
cutscenes and
to
then
create
these
a convincing
dynamic
illusion
cutscenes,
by controlling all 5 senses of its
I couldn't the whole
target
thing
at all times.
Was it too expensive?
How long has it been, huh?
They just want to highlight certain
Just how
parts.
long have you been using Kyoka Suigetsu?
I feel like they could have did it, but...
Then let me ask you this.
Damn.
For how long now have you been under the illusion that I wasn't using Kyoka Suigetsu?
I was using the whole damn time! That's my favorite part of this shit, too. Because it's like really a legit question, like, when was the time, when did y'all think that I wasn't using it? I feel like as soon as the battle started, he instantly had it locked in, but then it is to a point to say that if that's the case, then when Ichigo came in, and how come, you know, he wasn't hit by it, or how come he was seeing things that everybody else, like, it's like Kyoka Suigetsu got like a certain kind of effect to where it activates on certain people at certain times. It's like, it's so much of a broken zone plateau that you can't really even pinpoint when it take effect or not. It's crazy. Like everybody else on plateau, you could see visually when it, like when their other abilities come into effect. Whereas Aizen's on, it's so much of a regular standard zone plateau that even when the effect happens, nothing changes about it. So how can you tell? It's like, man. So Shiro landed a hit, but not on Aizen, on Momo. Everyone except Ichigo had already fallen victim to Kyoka Suigetsu's hypnosis. So Shiro, enraged by having hurt Momo with his own hands, loses all reason to start attacking wildly. Aizen defeats him, as well as Shinsuke, Shinji, and Soifon. Ryusai has to step in himself. So am I playing with Ryusai? I think I'm playing with Ryusai. Because if Toshiro then gonna get mocked up real quick, like so. Makes sense. That play with old man. This joint right here sent Toshiro, man.
Wait, Captain Hitsugaya!
They ain't hate Aizen then. They damn sure hate him now.
Vulnerabilities everywhere.
Man, this shit is even worse. He got them all in one single blow.
With the kind of power you have, I'd imagine that it would be difficult to even pass out from a wound like that. Now, just watch. You can observe the end of this battle as you lie helplessly on the ground.
Yeah, old man Yama. Get teed off. Probably both that Aizen and his subordinate right charging in.
So the head captain finally arrives. But you're too late. You're the only captain left who's got any real ability.
It's safe to say, if y'all watching this and y'all seen the Thousand Blood War, that if old man Yama would have did his Bankai, everybody in the vicinity would have died. Probably even some of the world would have lived too. There is a question as to why you didn't
The 13 court guard squads are essentially finished. You missed your opportunity. You shouldn't have even bothered to show up.
Just who do you think you are anyway? Ignorant upstart. Do you really believe that you could ever cut me?
I don't merely think that I can. In fact, I already have.
Silence! Most time. I am not there. Prepare for punishment. Now, let's go. Don't you know?
I was wondering if I could. I just didn't want to do it.
Captain of the 13 court guard squads for a millennium? It is simple, because no soul reaper stronger than me has emerged in 1,000 years. You said that I missed my opportunity. Quite the opposite. In fact, the time is now ripe. The battles that you fought up until now were nothing but a prelude that have been leading up to this very moment.
So you set this maneuver up while at the same time your men were being slain. How very cunning of you.
Remember, Ryusai, he can't, she don't charge. This is the death of the difference.
Let's go. Too late. Watch this. Will you resist? All things of this world turn to ashes.
Do it, he tried to do a dash forward, but he don't do it like that.
Even if they be my subordinates, those who cannot contribute are to be abandoned without remorse, and all things that help to achieve victory are to be used to serve the court guard.
And then after that, he's going to do something with that, that even after
to all those who serve in the guard. But now, it definitely does feel as though I have changed. Still, the will of the court guard, which I have upheld for the past millennia, shall never falter. Can't hurt me. What can't hurt me? All things of this world turn to ashes.
This is trivial. Wait, straight
Stop man, Yama. You're not a member of the 13 court guard squads. They simply cannot allow you to die here.
Old man.
They're all fully prepared for this. I will show you no mercy.
Weak. It seems to me that there's a fundamental point on which we disagree. Our definitions of strength are that.
How can this be?
Sheesh.
Let's go. Not true. What's this? This can't be.
How will you start now? Goodbye. Where are you looking?
Let's go. Can you dodge this?
Too slow.
What's this?
How will you start now?
Will you resist?
Damn it! You get the proverbial Genki finish, and I do 7 for a regular strike. I guess can't beat you with just.
To die in order to eliminate great evil. That is the credo that the 13 Court God squads follow.
I know why it's
This is... What? The flame of Ryujin Jaka died out.
Your Ryujin Jaka is the ultimate Zanpakuto. There's no doubt of that. If we fought toe-to-toe, then you'd most probably end up winning. But when all other powers are abandoned in order to strengthen a single power, even the ultimate can be opposed. He, Wonder Rice, is the only modified Aranka, and his resurrection is extinct here. That's right, an Aranka created for the sole purpose of containing your Ryujin Jaka. To obtain that one power, Wonder Weiss sacrificed his speech, his intellect, his memory, and even his reason. You can't do anything against that power, the ability for which he exchanged everything. Goodbye, Genryusai Yamamoto.
You are naive. So much so it makes me dizzy. Don't you have any idea of why I've been able to serve as head captain of the 13 Court God squads for a millennium? It is simple. Because no soul reaper stronger than me has emerged for 1,000 years. I don't believe that I held anything back at all.
Hello?
I must say, you're one tough kid.
Oh, and the shirt comes off.
Well then, old man Yama. If I am not able to defeat you with Ikotsu, I should warn you that this may hurt a little bit. Is that all right?
No, I was talking to the chat.
That's right. Your voice has been silenced. You have lost your ability to speak. I am glad. It is a good thing that you no longer look like a child. Now I can beat you to death without feeling any guilt. Kotsu! Poor creature. Huh? With all that was taken from you, you were not robbed of your emotions. How very cruel indeed.
Cruel? Souls that have become hollows have no purpose. They are meant only to mindlessly consume other souls. What's so cruel about trying to provide them with more meaning, to give them a purpose? It's you who is the truly cruel one for shattering that soul to pieces.
I have no intention of getting into a silly argument with you. Speak while you have the chance.
Oh, man,
soon enough it will be over.
I ain't about to talk with you no more, man.
Silly
We about
arguments.
to get into some real business.
Because you insist on taking my words lightly, you overlook the meaning that's behind them. Remember what I said about extinct gear? It was created for the sole purpose of containing the flame of Ryujin Jaka. And when I say contain, I mean trapping it inside your sword, so that no new flames can be produced. But is that the only flame? There's another. That flame was emitted by your sword already. So, where was that flame contained then?
What?
Yeah, of course it was.
You're a smart man. If all that energy you emitted was to be released in an instant indiscriminately, you know what would happen.
What happened to his arm, man? His arm's supposed to be going too. Oh, no, not
To
yet.
minimize the effects of that blast to just this, no wonder you're the head captain of the 13 Court Guard squads.
Not supposed to be going just yet.
If you hadn't held it back with your own body, your flame would have easily blasted away the fragile barrier you put up. This tiny town would have been reduced to nothing but ashes and dust.
Oh, man,
I thank you, Genryusai Yamamoto. Thanks to you, this world was saved.
This is old man Yama with 2 hands.
Damn you.
Genryusai Yamamoto, I won't tell you that I will spare your life. You're the living embodiment of the Soul Society's history, and I will finish you with my own sword.
Of course you'll do it now.
How many times must I tell you the same thing, upstart?
His arm is cracking. This is a forbidden technique that can only be activated by sacrificing one's own body.
You know, I always wonder.
You're naive. Hot on number 96. Itakaso.
I wonder how many titles there are. Ooh, oh man, look. This is what I'm talking about right here. Stuff like this. Need more of this. Like, yeah, it went to a mid-flash and everything, but still, that was gorgeous. The whole area, just like, you see like the atmosphere like shuffle and shake, and then out come a huge explosion. Bruh, why can't they do that with every kind of scene that has any bit of action in it? Like, you see a little bit of shades of it with the slow motion and stuff and everything, but damn, man. I just gotta keep my containment and excitement to myself when it comes to this stuff. I'll just be looking forward to the day when they do a little bit more when it comes to cutscenes. That was nice. That was probably like the highlight of the whole, this arc, definitely. Genryusai managed to protect Karakura town despite being left barely alive. He still had a hidden plan. He sacrificed one of his arms to use a forbidden technique known as Itokotsu. As Aizen tries to escape the attack, Ichigo takes the opportunity to attack him. His Hollow-Fire gets potential is finally able to hurt Aizen. But we don't got no secret or real moment, so this is probably going to be nothing but cutscenes.
I underestimated his willingness to sacrifice his charred body to use as a weapon.
I like that very much so. And then we go right back to attack or something going on in motion.
Time to settle
and then we
this.
stop. I mean, something going on in motion, and then nothing. It's crazy. But we're playing with Ichigo now. And yeah. Let's see how this goes.
How insulting. Did you truly think that the same attack would work against me more than once? Too slow. Yeah.
Alright, man.
Sorry. So slow.
Idiot.
Come on. Let's go.
I'll do it too.
How will you stop me now?
Take this.
Yeah, you're right.
So, that was
Take this.